Y'all know what time it is. It's over 9.
Are we gonna edit that out?
Yo, man.
We just edit that out.
That's.
2, 1.
I had a fresh intro, but our unpaid intern and senior sound correspondent kind of botched it. So we're gonna try it again. You know what time it is. It's over 9,000 coming live from the Lookout.
What
We
up?
are your hosts, Jared.
Sean.
Dion.
Justin.
Dion, I think you should like give yourself a new name every time you do it.
He said,
So, y'all just want to jump in or how y'all doing?
Yeah.
I ain't seen y'all in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I know, man. How everybody been, man? Seems like it's been a nice little
Been
minute.
good, busy.
Everybody
Man,
good?
Bunch of family
I'm
stuff
good.
going on. Yeah.
I'm golden.
Great. Been watching a lot of anime.
Reading.
Me too.
I
Reading
did.
a lot.
Definitely reading. We
Finally caught up on My Hero.
Man.
I'm still not, but I skipped ahead so I know what's going on.
Caught all the way up on My Hero.
Yeah, finally, man.
Hey.
It feels good. Now that I'm caught up too, I can like kind of focus on other things. But since we're talking about it right now, we might as well dive into the. You want to do the anime first or the manga?
Well,
You want
since
to give a quick season 3 review?
Yeah,
We
we might
can.
as well.
Or y'all just want to get to the
Get to the good stuff.
get to the
Right.
nitty gritty?
get to the nitty gritty.
All right, we'll do that, man. We'll do that. So, 191. Did everybody read 191?
Yes.
You read it too?
When Endeavor fought that Nomu?
I'm talking about like
After that.
After that
right
fight.
after that.
Oh, the newest one that just
When
I have not-
when Dobby showed up.
I didn't.
Well, for podcast sake, you read it.
Yeah.
We're about to ruin it for you.
I don't care about spoilers. I'm all
spoil
good
it.
with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we about to spoil.
You want to take it?
Man, it's so much with that episode. Well, that manga chapter. I don't even know where to start with it. Like,
All right, so let's give a quick recap then first. Okay,
right.
so where we're at right now, basically Endeavor just got done fighting a Nomu that was evolved.
He was putting in
Speaking, talking, shaking hands,
Yeah.
rubbing his shoulders.
right?
Putting in work.
He was like picking out who he wanted to fight.
Yeah,
too.
he was definitely an upgraded Namu. For real.
Yeah, for real. Even more so than the first one that showed up at
He was more
UA.
powerful.
He was like the
too,
Super Saiyan form
Yeah,
of
more
it.
built in jail.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan form.
You know what it was like? Did anybody see Planet of the Apes? You remember when Caesar spoke for the first time?
So you got that same feeling.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was like exactly like
Yeah.
that.
And
he
It was
was
exactly
talking-
like when he spoke for the
Yeah.
first time. So I was I was like reading it, but the words were like clearly like, and they were
And,
like,
like-
they were drawn differently.
Yeah, they were.
You
I
know what I'm
noticed that
saying?
too. Yup.
So I was like, "Yo, is he like speaking?" I was like, I didn't know, or I didn't know if it was like thoughts or telekinesis. Like you know
Right.
how like in Independence Day,
Yeah.
the aliens like had to grab on to somebody and
And then
speak
they could
through
speak
them.
through 'em,
Yeah.
yup.
So I thought it was low key something like that at
Yeah.
first, but then Endeavor was just like, "Yo, man, this dude is talking." You know what I'm saying?
They was having a full conversation. bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Buddy's out here talking and thinking. So he wasn't just like a normal, and he had little no moves inside of him too. Some of the white ones that attacked
the city.
Hosu City or something like
Yeah,
that. So okay, so at this point right now, Endeavor is the #1 hero. All Might has retired, and he's just a teacher now.
He's a bystander.
And then
Pretty much.
and basically.
Civilian.
We're just kind of moving on from
Yeah, it's just
moving
kind of
on
like
from
a
there.
transition
Yeah.
point, pretty much.
Just
It's
a-
kind of you're just trying to
and
figure
then
out what's
numerous
going on.
numerous other heroes have been introduced to the story that we haven't seen before. Like
That's
I've
true.
never seen the #2 hero before, Hawk.
Yeah.
We gonna get into Hawk.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? we gonna get into Hawk and his
This dude,
feathery
man,
bag.
right?
I don't know if I ain't really mess with him.
Man, I don't know how I feel about him either. He was just one of them skeptical dudes from the jump, man. Like the moment they introduced him, and then you know how we was kind of talking how he like observed. How he mentioned how he observes everything, and how
Yeah.
he was just skeptical from the jump, man.
He was hating on Endeavor in the ranking ceremony off rip.
He said, "Hey, Gina should be number 1. I should be number 2, obviously. Oh, well, you gonna be number 4." He kind of looked at him like, "Hey, man, what you trying to pull, bro?"
Who would he put at 3?
He put Edshot. I think it was Edshot, the ninja. He put Edshot. I think it was 3. He put him 3. It was him.
I think so. I think he did too.
He put Edshot or somebody else, but I know he put Endeavor 4 because he gave him that glare like, "You gonna really put me 4 though? Like, you gonna talk crazy right in front of this meeting in front of everybody?" And then not that Endeavor was gonna say something crazy when he got there to speak, and everybody kind of looked like,
That's because boys don't like Endeavor, like
because
the way
he's trying.
He is.
Hey, he's trying though. He's really trying. Like it's like a dude trying to go to rehab. Yeah. He's trying to get him in his old ways because you see when he asked All Might, what does it take to be the number 1 hero? What's the symbol of peace mean? And he told him it's simple. And now he's getting it. He's transitioning because he's trying to be a dad. And I said, is he trying to be a father?
Yeah.
I said, this is some new development.
Yeah, he definitely got some good character development going on with him because, like you said, he's showing new sides, like stuff that he wasn't doing at the beginning. Right. So
he's got to be number 1. He's got to fit the part. Mm-hmm. He's got to be. It's not say he's trying to put him down, but I don't know if he's gonna be an All Might, but he's got to be an All Might. Mm-hmm. He's got to put that face on. He's got to be the symbol of peace because you're the number 1 hero.
Give people that hope.
There's a reason that Superman is like the face of, and it's not really Batman. Yeah. Batman's not really the guy who's going to go out and shake hands and kiss babies and all that type of stuff.
That's
There's a reason
that
Superman is, you know what I'm saying, is basically All Might.
That's true.
And All Might is the one that's going to save everyone with a smile.
Yep.
And
Endeavor's Batman.
Yeah, pretty
Endeavor
much.
is like a good
Grizzly
Batman. Yeah.
He said a grizzly Batman.
Yo, Endeavor's something else,
6'6", 300 pounds. Dude's hefty.
He got his hands
Is he 300?
That's what they said. I think they said that.
He 300 pounds?
Massive.
Yo,
I mean, that dude is big.
He is big though.
That's a big dude.
Yeah, he's massive.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to catch him in an alley by myself.
He's more powerful than I thought too. But like they said, he was the only one actually trying to surpass All Might.
Yeah, everybody else was kind of just waiting in the wing. You know what I mean? Just kind of hoping he stays the number 1 hero forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
they were just chilling. They was like, hey, I don't want that
got to train or nothing. You know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of waiting in the wings, man. When Jared, you said it, and I kind of didn't believe it at first, and I think we might have found our traitor. You know, when they were talking about the traitor, I didn't believe when you said Hawk, and I'm like, oh, he was. I didn't think he was suspect, but then now after what I read, yeah, I think he is. That's definitely messed up that he's doing what he's doing. And
the man, 150 trillion%. If I invite you out somewhere, and I hear that you got beef out here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got beef out here, and then as soon as you go to pay the bill to leave the restaurant,
hey, get down.
Dudes get the drop on you. You gonna think like, hey man, this dude set me up.
Yup, you gonna instantly think you were set up.
Nomu's coming through the window.
Man,
he said he had
right
no
through
inkling.
the window on him.
Straight through the window. And it was like he knew he was there. You know what I mean? Well, obviously, you find out later that they set it up.
Yeah.
Just for him.
But yeah, man.
But to be honest, they weren't expecting really him. You see what Dobby said. He said, I was expecting some nobody. You brought the number 1 here. And that's why they was trying to get the experiment out the Nomu to see what it can do. And obviously, he failed. Mm-hmm. He was like, I was bringing the number 1 up here. I mean, he said he got messed up. That's what you wanted. I'm like, you roasted the Nomu, bro. We kind of needed that for research. We kind of needed that Nomu.
Lost that boy.
How do you think they made that Nomu?
Probably from the ones the blueprint from the first one, because you see what happened with the first one.
I almost feel like the Nomus is working like with this is random, but you know with the Incredibles, right? How the first Incredibles movie, how the
robot,
the villain dude was building them robots, and he would like build them based off of
how to beat them,
how they was beating like the heroes and stuff. So every time one hero beat the robot, they will upgrade the robot to be able to beat that hero. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it's something kind of on that order, like where they like, all right, Endeavor is beating this Nomu now, which was our most powerful thing at this point. So now we got to come up with a new way of upgrading it. You know what I mean? So they keep trying to upgrade it in different ways to where it could compete and then beat those heroes.
They gave him
since he's the number 1 and he beat it, now what's the next thing? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I see what you're talking about.
You don't think they use like All for One's DNA.
Oh yeah, because you did ask how they created, right?
Or like even after they took kind of like Erie's blood, or whatever it is that she has. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden now, yo.
Hey, it's like they upgraded
chill
from. You stupid. They had trash internet. You know, you get the trash internet. Like, we need to upgrade. Like, we get this high speed $100 internet. That's what they just did to that Nomo. Yeah. They gave him
high def.
I think so too. I think they might be using All for One.
Yeah.
They would have to.
They even alluded to that at the end.
I remember. Yeah, I do remember reading something about that.
Oh, and then you see the talk. They had the ragdolls. They came in and talking about they had a little incident with him and the thing, and you see what he was talking about. Like, you ain't seen All for One since All Might went to go talk to him. Mm-hmm. Now they showed him again, so he's up to something. Like, and they sort of say we got to keep him restrained. I'm like, yeah, bro, you don't know how many quirks he got up in him. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought Chisaka was gonna be something big.
Man,
I was waiting for it.
That was the biggest letdown.
Bro, that was a huge letdown.
They got him.
They built him up.
They was building his character up.
They built his character up, and then they just kind of ended him so quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I ain't like that.
He was so ruthless too, man.
And like his crew was hard too.
Yeah.
Shigaraki was like, "Nah, B, I'm the #1 villain up in this show. You better go on with all that number." He's like, "We're going on the show. You wanna come join my group?"
He popped up in season 3 and stayed in season 3. Man. Like, nah, they dropped him right off. Yo, you got to do that sometimes.
You do.
You got to do that sometimes because, man, let me tell you something. Gentle shouldn't have had more than a page.
That dude Gentle he's a filler arc in the manga. Now you know they don't do filler arcs inside of the actual.
I'm like, man, if y'all get Carlos Jr. out of here, man, I ain't trying to see this.
Like, man, this dude.
At least they showed Deku's new move. I like
Harley Quinn. Exactly. She was like a spinoff of Harley Quinn.
Yep, she was.
And the Joker. Except for like comparing him to the Joker.
Joker and Harley Quinn.
The Joker was maybe
that's exactly what them two.
Joker actually kills people.
He's more like Pilaf. But Pilaf had mad airtime. I don't know why he had so much. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But man, like, I was so glad that didn't last long, dude. Because I was losing my mind.
Me too.
Even the festival.
Reading this dude's stuff.
Because how many chapters did that last in the manga, bro? Would you say about? It was like a good 5 to 10 chapters. I felt like, man.
It was way too many.
Yeah. Even the festival.
Way too many. I didn't want to see the culture festival. I was like, they could have skipped all of that.
You could have skipped the Endeavor. We could have got some more. We could have got some more villain stuff out of there because I was waiting for that. As soon as I saw Endeavor, I said,
you could have gave Chisaki 5 to 10 more chapters.
Yeah, but you see what happened with that. They was like, we can't have you up in here too much longer, bro. We about to write you out real quick.
His character was so cool, man. Just even like he was so ruthless, man. How he
touch you and blow you up,
blew that dude up and had him up against that wall and then told
clean this up,
clean him up. He was like, man, clean this mess up.
I was like, whose man is this?
Blew dude up and was like, hey, clean this mess up.
You see what he said to old boy? Hey, man, get the Windex. Clean that up real quick. You see that stain?
And his powers is interesting because, you know, he could blow people up, but I guess he could bring them back, too.
He can rebuild them. Because he did that to that one villain that was, who was he fighting? Who was that one villain fighting that he said he's only here
Rapper?
because he hasn't? Yeah,
Rapper, yeah.
That he hasn't been able to beat Chisaki yet.
And he kept
blowing him up and like rebuilding him. That's crazy.
But that dude, he gave no chance to, man. He was just like, man, clean this mess up, man.
Bruh. But Erie, hey, bruh. I see why he was trying to keep her like, hey, she ain't going nowhere. She's staying with me, Bree. Bruh. I was like, and then I'm going to hold it real quick. I'm just kind of mad about Togata, too, losing his quirk. Because he was dope.
Lemillion?
Yeah, like he lost. I was like, man, you made him. And then Night Eye. I'm like, you killed off Night Eye? I said, dang.
This is all spoilers for anybody
who has not read the manga.
You've been watching anime. You're foolish.
If you're just watching anime, you kind of far back.
This is not the episode for you.
You better not. It's spoiler alert. So you better go get your read on.
Animes are too iffy. They go on hiatus for 2 years at a time and stuff. And
manga be like 20 chapters ahead. I'm like, you see that? No, I didn't really
see. Like Bleach and stuff like that still going. They stopped that a long time ago.
Bleach been over with.
Yeah, the manga's still going in there.
No. It's over.
Really?
It's over. They stopped it. They beat Aizen. That was it. Because they basically stopped the writing. You see how Bleach ended. You see Naruto kept going. Mm-hmm. They said, I guess they stopped the funding for Bleach because they said they rushed it. He's like, oh, we don't give him no more fund. I heard the people they was funding for Bleach, they said you don't get no more. Mm-hmm. We're gonna continue Naruto's, but yours is done. Yeah. That's what they did. That's what the anime stopped. and the manga
They really
kept
wasn't going anywhere anyway. But My Hero's doing good enough to where I don't think they should stop it that long.
Nah.
No, they better
Yeah,
not.
no, it is quickly risen
Real
to.
good, yeah.
Do y'all think he gonna get his powers back?
Togata?
Lemillion or Togata?
If they can get, if they can get Erie's, if they can get her power, control, because when he explained her power, I was like, what is her power? And I was like, she can turn you into an ape dang near. I said, bruh, y'all need to get her out of control, because if she can revert people back to like primate ages, then she'll be OP. If she would try to become a hero.
You ain't see when they said that?
What, talking about bringing his powers back?
No, talking about like what she can do.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what she can do at first, and I was like, oh, no wonder old boy was keeping her so close. Like, I felt bad that he was keep doing that to her though. Like, and then they tried to save her. Like, they went all that to save her, and they end up saving her.
Yeah, she's real serious. Like, she's definitely one of the strongest ones, and she's just a kid. So once she gets to that point where she can like control her powers and stuff, she's gonna be
overpowered.
It's gonna be serious.
And then she can actually use it. God, I felt bad for him. I'm like, he lost his power. Night Eye died. That was a rough mission. I didn't think that mission was gonna be that rough. Like, going after Chisaka, obviously.
Yeah, that did not go as planned.
Yeah,
that's why I said that they should have kept Chisaki around just because of that.
He was
a major threat. Like you said, his group was taking boys out. They took Lemillion's powers. They killed
Night
Eye. Killed him. With the fat gum or whatever his name.
Yeah, fat gum got money.
He was skinny gum.
Exactly. He struggled.
Man, that was Trident gum.
Yeah, man. It was, and then Chisaki ended up
free
fusing. He ended up fusing with old boy too.
Oh yeah, he fused with one of the dudes. Yeah, the one I was like, but hey, all I gotta say is Deku's the real MVP. Deku gonna be so cold. He took him out, but with Erie's help still, but he's still by himself.
Right.
Took him out like he took out Chisaka.
Yeah, single-handedly by himself, pretty much, because he was
Deku,
he wasn't going down. He was like, nah, we gotta end this.
You too much, bro. You over here doing too much. I thought they wasn't gonna end him like that, but. And then they transported him somewhere, and old boy came in and was like, hey, you a quirkless man. And left him hanging like.
Right, took his quirk and then blew him up right after that.
Like, dang, insult to injury. I'm like, he ain't nothing really now. You really can't do nothing to him. So, I mean, he's like, I'm going to make sure you die, bro. You killed one of my mans. You see, he killed his magnet boy, the Chisaka. Remember he came in when they first had the meeting?
Yeah.
He said, I'm sorry about killing your henchman. He's like, I didn't like that. Oh, remember you see Toga? And Toga and Twice came there too. Remember they was there?
Yeah.
They tried to team up with them, and he said, "I don't like none of y'all." Yeah. Toga was like, "I want to." The first time y'all mess up, I'm gutting one of y'all.
Keep talking. I
thought you stopped for a reason.
I was waiting for somebody to transition, but yeah, it's pretty interesting what they doing with the. All right,
we can't edit that out.
Pretty interesting what they do.
Yeah,
what they doing with the manga and everything. And then another thing I really like too is with Todoroki's. They like showing the family and stuff. You know what I mean? They show they showed his brother more. They showed his sister. Now it's kind of like you starting to understand more of their like background and like those character relationships and all that type of stuff too. And then I know you kind of talked about Dabi and how they kind of brought him back into it, and it was making boys kind of wonder like, is this dude family or is he like related?
Because he's got fire.
So it's interesting.
Yeah. And they actually called him by his name, like when they actually didn't mention Endeavor, and they said when he came, he's like, Dad came home? He's like, Dad never comes home. Yeah. He said he came home, he bought flowers. I said, Endeavor bought you some flowers? I was like, you must talking to the wrong man, because I didn't expect, he don't look like no flower type dude. He like wanted to put the fire, he wanted to like probably put the flowers on fire.
That just shows that he's trying though.
But he's trying to, like he's trying to be a father, and old boy was like, when he told Todoroki, he said, I'm gonna be a better father. Okay, bro, well you can do what you want. But
that's good that they're doing that anyway, because like to me, Shoto didn't have a lot of personality either. Like he's just kind of blah. Yeah, he was kind of like Sasuke from Naruto.
He is like a Sasuke.
He is a Sasuke.
Yeah, very much so. But he still didn't have as much personality. Like he was just
that cool character. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Cool,
laid back,
just laid back type character.
No.
That's your deep dive?
Huh?
What?
I said, is that your deep dive?
What you mean?
I mean, because you ain't read, so I was wondering.
I'm not as far as y'all.
He said that was your deep dive. He said, I got a little something for you. Hold up. He's like, hold, let me read this chapter real quick.
That is my deep dive.
Shoto's like Sasuke. Yeah, we said that like 4 episodes ago. I'm playing.
No, you good.
But yeah, My Hero's been looking really good. Like if they stop it now, I hope they don't stop it until we gotta wait till next year.
I don't think
again. Because
as long as the manga keeps going, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool too.
I'm cool with just reading it.
Yeah, I've been reading it, and I was like, when you said watch it, I was like, oh, I forgot it was still coming on. I was like, I've been reading it.
Yeah,
as good as it is, though, they're not going to stop it though.
Yeah,
because usually it's a funding thing. Usually they stop it if it's not real popular and stuff like that. They're not selling merchandise, all that stuff. So
yeah. But
so what's your take on the anime then?
Yeah.
Take on the anime?
Yeah.
The anime is still good. Like I said, it's still definitely good. Like I said, I will still watch it. It's just we so far ahead now. It's kind of like, do I still want to? I'm still gonna watch it, but now we watched for so much. I'm like, I mean, seeing the fight, watching them in fight for him.
That's the main part because the story stays the same.
Just watching the fights in actual. I didn't go to YouTube and do that and watch the fights itself, but watching the whole episode. But it's still dope to see the actual episodes. In motion, yeah. And
when are anime going to like start Netflixing the whole thing by putting the whole season out so boys can just binge watch?
Never, because they put like one season out. Like if they do DVDs, they'll put the first season out and that'll be.
They need to go ahead and do that, man. Yeah, let me tell you something. Binge reading the manga is so much better than just reading a chapter at a time.
Right. If it's not like if it's not one of them originals, then they not doing it. Because them Netflix originals, obviously, they put the whole season out. You know what I mean?
But they don't do that to the series. They'll put them all on there or something like that.
Seven Deadly Sins.
They'll split them up on different.
But isn't Seven Deadly Sins Netflix?
Yeah, it's a Netflix reel. Yeah. I don't think they put the whole thing out.
Who's creating that
stuff?
stuff?
Season 2.
That's what I thought. I ain't watched season 2 yet. I was like, I know they put that.
I watched some of season.
Does Hulu have any original anime?
I don't think so.
No, they definitely don't. They just got everything anybody else got.
But see, they got more available stuff though. You know what I mean? Like you can watch My Hero and
trash
stuff on there.
I think they got Dragon Ball and Japanese. Nobody wants to.
Well, they had God Eater. Well, I don't expect them to have God Eater. They had God Eater on Hulu. That's why I watched it. Yeah. Oh, they took it off?
I already watched it. I think good. I already watched that then.
Yeah, I watched that like 2 years ago.
And got it out.
Yeah.
I finished. What's that freaking?
Akame ga Kill?
I finished Akame ga Kill. Then was highly disappointed.
Oh, at the end. Well, I heard the manga's different.
It is different. Remember I told you?
You said the manga was a lot different.
The manga's a lot different, but I don't really want to dive into Akame ga Kill. I don't think it's worth our airtime right now.
But I know we need to dive into what about this Dragon Ball Z hype, because we got movies, we got the 8 minutes of Akira Toriyama gave us 7 minutes of Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm like, you gonna give us 7 minutes of show? That's it.
That's just to promote the card game, though. That's why there's not like long episodes.
I thought it was gonna be long episodes. I was expecting it to be a whole series, like actual Super.
That's a promotion for a card game.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Why he's doing it?
I thought they was just doing like his actual show, like Super was gonna be. And I'm like, 8 minutes. I was like, this can't be it.
Well, that's why because have they talked about doing a Western release yet for Dragon Ball Heroes? I think that's why they're not thinking about doing it, because it's just for the card game.
I thought that was it. Like
Justin dropped a bag on some cards.
Hey man. Dropped the whole bag. I've been dropping tons of stuff on that card game. That card game is lit.
Is it in the same vein as the online series? Is it Dragon Ball Heroes characters?
Yeah, they got Fu. They had Fu in there. They had Zeno Goku. Well, I don't think they have Zeno Goku. I don't even think they got Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They got the
Time Patrol Trunks.
They got Time Patrol Trunks. They got a little bit of everybody from people got from GT. They got people from GT. They don't have the Shadow Dragons. They didn't even have Gogeta. I was kind of sad in the card game. I don't know. Once they get them in there. But of course, they got the main characters. They got Zamasu. It's mostly a lot of people from Supers. They have Jiren. They have Universe 7. Yeah. They have the Universe 11 people in there. They had some other people that was in there that we didn't really care about in the card game. Yeah. That's irrelevant. If it ain't no Saiyan, I don't care.
So does anybody have a synopsis of what Heroes is yet?
It's based...
If you were to explain it to somebody, basically, because there is a storyline there.
It's a fun series, though. It's like they're just
fan base.
I like it's like a fan service.
It's a fan service,
I like
pretty
the
much.
freedom that they have with it, because they
He's
Since
doing.
it's not canon and it's not really following anything, they can just do whatever they want with it.
Oh man, they jumped out the gate with Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Blue Goku.
Yeah,
That was hype.
And that's not even GT Goku.
Yeah.
That's a totally different GT Goku.
Different universe.
And
Yeah, because
then-
he's not a kid off a rip.
Yeah, and then Golden Cooler.
I never
Yeah, that
understood
was-
how that turned him into a man.
Right, me neither, man.
It made no
Maybe
sense.
his body was just as a child he couldn't handle the power.
That's
so
what they said.
He
They
was
say,
forced.
yeah,
he was forced to grow back.
It still
up
don't make
again.
sense though.
It don't.
But he couldn't handle 3.
Still makes
It
no
don't
sense.
make no
He
sense.
couldn't even
but-
handle 3. Like in Super, when he was in GT, he couldn't handle
his
Super
power-
Saiyan
his
3
power wasn't
long.
the same
Yeah.
as what he
Yeah, he didn't. He would do Super Saiyan, but that'd be it. He didn't go 3. I'm like, you can't even hold Super Saiyan 3 in his body. I'm like, they try to do GT like, sorry to go off track for heroes, but they try to do it like. They try to do like the adventure thing, like Dragon Ball. Because I noticed they did a lot of adventure stuff. The fight scenes was trash. I was expecting.
The story was trash.
My eyes burned. I wanted to rip my eyes out trying to watch. I tried to actually sit there and watch GT, and I got to the baby saga and then watched. I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Anytime you got a villain named Baby, it's time to chill.
The Tuffles.
It's time to let it go.
The Tuffles.
You know what?
The Tuffles
Who
is
was
an
writing
actual-
that and said, "Oh, this is some Dylon." You know, I would have had to be like, "Yo, fam,
Is that his
all
name on the
we're not
Japanese
rolling
version or
with
just
that,
the American
baby."
version?
No, I think-
Is Baby in the Japanese version
Is
too?
Baby in
I'm
Japanese?
pretty sure
too?
it is. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, it's baby. Yeah.
He was a trash villain. Like even he took over the strongest villain. He took over the strongest Saiyan pretty much. Compared to Goku and is Goku. He took over Vegeta's body. You went Golden Ape. That fight, I watched that fight and I was like, this is GT. I thought and then like I said, the best thing out of GT is still gonna be the Gogeta thing. And I wish they didn't. It's like they didn't really showcase everybody's power like I wanted to. Like, you think Goku's gonna go Super Saiyan 4? You think he was gonna go ham and go hands up?
He got crashed by everybody.
He was up there against. He got beat by one of the. Then he got blinded by Ice Shenron, one of the Shadow Dragons.
I forgot about that fight.
Hey man, he put a hole in his chest though.
Yeah.
He was blind, and then Omega came in. Well, Sin, and then he absorbed the Dragon Balls and became Omega, and then they still, like I said, no Vegeta love.
It was all about Goku.
It was all about Goku. Hey,
Even
hey,
more
babe.
so than Super and everything else.
We're gonna hit you with these flux rays real quick and turn you Super Saiyan 4. You're not natural like Goku. We're sorry. Goku showed the transition with him in the ape, and we'll hit you with these blue flux rays real quick, hon. I'm like, why y'all do my man's like that? Y'all just don't show Vegeta no love.
Man, they stay doing it.
Okay, well, let's get back to heroes real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm thinking about, because I'm looking at Cooler.
Golden
I
Cooler.
like Cooler. Am I alone in that?
No.
Nah.
I
I
never
like
hear
Cooler, too.
anybody talking about Cooler. Like, Cooler is hard to me, especially like his fourth form.
Yeah.
Or whatever that form is.
Metacooler?
No.
Oh, the one he's
Big one he
regular.
turned.
Oh yeah. That one.
Yeah.
That one looks
Cooler
dope.
is hard to me.
It looks better than Frieza's
Yeah.
I think so too.
It looks way
But
better
then
than
he
Frieza's.
went gold
the first
Anything
time.
my brother can do, I can do.
That he did it extra
off
fast.
rip.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't mind getting right to the.
In the nitty gritty.
Yeah, especially with a non-canon type series like that. Like
you
might
just
as well
kinda just going in.
Right, you might as well just get straight to the
I don't
point.
understand power levels though. They're still not.
Makes no sense.
Because
go
Vegeta
ahead.
should be able to go Super Saiyan 3
Easily.
and Super Saiyan 4 if it was a thing. And Super Saiyan God. Like, he doesn't have that red hair
In the movie, he
form.
does.
In the
They
manga,
just
he
showed-
does. Yeah.
Oh, in the manga?
The new movie.
In the
that's
movie,
coming out,
he
he's
does,
going
too.
To turn red.
Yup.
They just
For real?
they showed the.
They showed the,
I
the
saw
layout sketches. You're right.
Goku red.
Well, they
I
showed
didn't-
Toriyama released the.
Oh, for real?
layout.
He's gonna go red.
What they
Yeah, they-
call
hold on,
layout.
Diago. Give us the deep dive then.
No, because I was back here. The character concepts. He did the character sheets and he showed Vegeta in red. So apparently he's going to be in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the only time we're gonna see it.
What's stronger, red or blue?
Blue. They said red is faster. Didn't they say that? Because remember Goku fought Dispo in the Tournament Power.
Yeah, and I think
And
they
he
said
changed the
He's
red.
like
'cause it was faster.
he's like slender, more
Yeah.
slender.
I think
serious?
red definitely.
Yeah, he
you
said it's
know,
faster.
I didn't know. Like I thought it was like a different power level. Just
How
like
is that? How is that?
The red form gives out
don't
less.
even-
less
How is, I don't get
energy,
that.
Red is faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we still can't explain blue. We just seen him turn blue in the movie, and that was it.
Well, blue is supposed to be like the Super Saiyan form of that form. You know what I mean? So it's
Of the
kind of
red
like,
form.
I mean, obviously you're giving out more energy with
So why
it.
is he not faster then?
Why is he not stronger?
It's probably a dub form, kind of like that big form that Trunks and Vegeta access.
Super
when they,
Trunks.
Or that rage form.
Yeah, how they got stronger, but they got slower in speed.
Yeah, half of
it
them
might
make no sense.
slightly work like that or something. You know,
It don't even look like he's big though, but he's not big. He's still like
Yeah, he's
his
still like
normal
his normal,
size.
yeah.
You
Looks
Looks
think
like
he-
a regular Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
his
just with blue hair. If that's the case, then that's probably going to be trash. The way they've been doing blue, you think it'll be stronger than a Super Saiyan. The way we tune him on tournament power, he displayed with Jiren, that one even That didn't even phase that man.
Speaking of worthless forms, are they going to do anything with Vegeta's form in the movie? Out there?
That perfected form. I was wondering that too. They probably just bypass it.
Like he changed for 2 seconds against Jiren and still got bodied. Like his form with Jiren's like, I can see how you defeated Topo and then just smack him away.
Yeah,
like, okay.
With the form that he defeated Topo in.
Yeah.
That perfected.
Dude, listen, they're just, I don't know. And with Heroes, it just seems so weird.
Unrealistic.
It just seems so weird. I don't know where they're kind of going with it. Boys are just showing up and throwing hands. I don't know.
I want to see how that.
I didn't like that either.
Yeah, because
they went straight to the fusion.
Yeah, you know, Vegeta is usually the hesitant when he be like, "Nah, I'm good."
His son was in danger. That's why.
That's like literally.
And they did Vegito too, so it's permanent. Yeah. Unless they figured out a way.
Well, you know,
now there's a stronger version. It just breaks.
They found out that it breaks after an hour. Now I remember that when they was fighting.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
They had found that out.
If they're gonna do a fusion, why didn't they do Gogeta?
I don't like that.
I wish they did Gogeta.
Because that's worse with time, isn't it?
Huh?
That's even worse with time.
Gogeta. Oh, they can't. They gotta finish that within some
couple seconds.
Yeah. It was like when what was it? Do you remember anybody? Sorry, real quick. Anybody remember the time limit for GT when he was fused? How long did it take?
Like
how long?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
I think they had 5 minutes. Bro.
Okay, yeah, they would have to that would have been. It takes drains way more because it's 10 times stronger. Mm-hmm. Like if they did Gogeta, I'd actually been happy with that. If they would do like a Gogeta Blue, that'll be dope.
They might bring him in there. You never know. They doing some random stuff.
Man, they doing all types of random stuff.
First fusion didn't work. Let's go with the second one. You know what I'm saying?
But that would be pointless, though, because remember they said when you fuse it with the Potara, it's a 10 times multiplier on top of their power that's already there. So it's stronger than the
dance?
The regular.
Than the field?
It's definitely stronger.
I'm surprised. It just don't seem like it would be strong. Like I thought the dance would be stronger. But
yeah, I think it was at first. I think they messed up because they said that in Super, and I thought that too. I was like, they must have switched that by accident and not noticed they did that or something.
How are they gonna know that? Nobody knows what the power levels are.
Right, you really don't.
Y'all don't know.
Yeah, they just throwing stuff in the air now.
And speaking of,
we still watch it though. It's still tight.
We still gonna watch it.
I still enjoy it.
It's a lot of fan service, but onto another Dragon Ball Z epic. We got this hype of this Broly movie. What y'all think of that? Because my man's came off the ship. I can't say what I want to say, but he was putting foot to derriere when he came off the ship. He wasn't no plaything. Akira Toriyama did right. I said,
"What you talking about?"
Broly.
The Broly movie.
Oh, okay. So that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, he probably pop up in Heroes, but I'm talking about that new Broly movie. This movie gonna be, man, that movie's gonna be epic.
He's got a new artist too. I haven't looked up to see who the artist is, but the art's definitely
looks
totally
good.
different, but it looks awesome.
And it's a reboot, so they because they acted like they didn't know who he was at first, and I was kind of like, man, why they acting like they don't know who Broly is?
This meeting him all over
like
again.
Started over.
Like he wasn't muffing y'all.
That's how I was like, he was up there just when we talk. Hey Jared, that clothesline of truth. If he get
that was like the funniest Dragon Ball scene to me, man. You know how it has like the. You know, it's when they just show him just like running, but he's not moving, but like the world is like moving. It's like that animation.
Oh my goodness!
Boy puts his arms
just tumbling under,
and then he kicked somebody.
He kicked Piccolo.
I think it was.
He kicked Piccolo.
Was it Trunks?
No, he kicked Piccolo.
I remember he made Trunks' teeth connect. Like it was when he kicked it.
He was going for that Hail Mary touchdown. He was like, "Hey, anybody gonna stop me?"
You know what I'm talking about, bro? He uppercut
He turned into Adam Vinatieri real quick.
He made this stuff straight connect.
Bro.
Oh my god, man!
Because he came through, I was like, "Hey, I don't want to." I like, I can tell you, but don't do another first Broly movie because I don't want to see nobody get wrecked like that. They didn't even really fight him. That was just basically he was just warming up.
I think they're gonna get wrecked just as bad because if you notice at the end of the trailer, Goku's blue.
Form.
Yeah, Goku's blue, his clothes are tattered, and Broly's just now going Super Saiyan against him at the end.
That's what we just said earlier.
Bro.
Like,
yeah, that was nuts.
That's nuts.
But what was crazy is when Broly came in like off the rip,
he came in.
Straight for Vegeta.
He tried to punch Vegeta, but Vegeta blocked it when smiling at him, and he was in just base.
Yep.
I was like, oh,
well,
shoot.
he ain't scared of him this time.
Oh, shoot.
I got hype right there.
Hey,
that
yeah,
right there
me too.
got me extra.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking. He came out.
Me and the boys are going to have to check that out. Yeah, because they got really into Dragon Ball Z.
What do y'all think about Frieza?
Frieza about to get bodied.
Yeah,
He's about to be in here.
He's about to get
Broly,
worked.
too.
He got chest bumped. Bruh, your man's got chest bumped by Broly. He kind of had it look like, hey, you ain't no Bardock. I'm like, nah, you about to fight a real Super Saiyan. Yeah. But wait, he already fought. I had to really think about that. Frieza already too many chances. He already got killed by Trunks. I forgot about that. I was like, oh, you know, Ryan, you fought your Super Saiyan.
But you already know Frieza ain't about to die just because he literally just got brought back to life. So it's gonna be one of them things where he gonna probably get wrecked.
He gonna get worked.
Is he gonna actually team up with Goku and them again, or is it just gonna be more like a
Jesus, man? I hope Broly just get him up out of there. Like you're irrelevant. Why are you here?
Somebody need to tell Frieza to chill out. I'm tired of seeing that too, man. Like, go chill, man. Like we're tired of seeing you, hearing your voice. Like I'm tired of him getting so much screen time, man. Bring Cell back or something.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Or low key, let Boo get in there.
Boo
is like with them now. You know what I'm saying?
Lost all that weight and everything.
Lost all that weight, got skinny on him.
About Boo.
That slim fast.
He was on that Taj fitness plan. Got slim and trim and ready to go.
Hey,
he went to sleep.
Yep.
Taj had
fat again?
Yeah, he back fat again.
Did they show him again?
Yeah, he was sleeping at the end of the episode. He was sitting that big. He was chilling in the same spot.
Really?
My man's didn't move for like how long was the tournament? The tournament
48 minutes.
Supposedly 43 minutes, but
26, 30-something, 50-something episodes.
So
each episode is a minute long.
Bruh. I was like, I'm tired of Frieza. I'm like, you about to get worked. He ain't about to, I'm like, this ain't no Bardocks you fighting. You ain't fighting you fighting a real Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the story is, though. Like, why is Frieza even there to begin with?
Is he just chilling with them on Earth now that he's back?
Exactly.
You see what he said? He said, oh, I'm going to try to take over Earth.
Oh, my God, man. Oh, dude. He's about to be a staple in Super.
Because
Why, though? It's like, you know you can't beat.
He got his life back, and now he's living on Earth with the crew now.
What is he doing? Like, what do you think he could be doing? Like, he can't take over. You see what he said? And he said, I'm going to try to take. He said, you see what Goku said? All right, Frieza, you're going to try to do something. We're going to come by to you, bro. Just let us know if you want to come fight and get these hands on you because you ain't about to take over no universe. No. You ain't strong enough.
Nah, Vegeta and Goku are way
They will
too
work
strong.
him. Yeah. Come on, man.
I'm waiting for them to put a third party in there, though. Now that you said, after what you said about the, are you guys reading the Super manga?
Yeah.
I need to actually start reading it.
I'm not reading it, but I heard from Sean that Gohan's a lot better in the Super manga.
He's more confident, he actually going hands up with boys, too.
So I'm waiting to see a transformation with him.
Hopefully.
In comparison, in the Tournament of Power on the anime, where Gohan was getting crashed by like insignificant
every
people.
Insignificant.
He wouldn't fight nobody good.
In his final form, he hasn't even went Super Saiyan. He's crashed.
He's in base?
He's in base.
Yeah, he hasn't even hit that
moment. Stepped to Jiren and Goku, did a key blast at him. Gohan smacked it out of there, base form. And
he looked at Goku.
I
need to read the manga.
Yeah, because he looked at Goku and was like, "I'm gonna handle this pretty much."
He smacked that out of there.
Gohan was fighting everybody. You said he was
Kefla?
Yes.
Kefla fused.
Super Saiyan already. Like she jumped straight to Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah. Is that
purple rain? Purple rain.
But now the manga's totally different than anime, though. They're going a lot faster with the Tournament of Power. Though sometimes it seems like a little too fast.
It's like too fast.
In one page, Kale just worked half the Pride Troopers, like 9 Pride Troopers just in the bleachers.
Dang.
Good.
Yeah, she just smacked them all out of here.
Get them up out of here.
Yeah, she eliminated a couple universes too.
All the Powerpuff Girls, get them out of there. You know what I'm saying?
They already got knocked out. They've been knocked out.
Get the Triangle Danger. Didn't you say Gohan was fighting them too? Gohan was fighting the wolves?
He crashed the wolves by himself.
That's bad. Get out of here.
Somebody
get them the heck out of here. There's a lot of them I ain't even trying to see.
Man.
A lot of Kale just knocked him out. One hit. She uppercut him, and did she uppercut him or kicked him in the gut?
I think she just kicked him, and he just blew out.
They getting all the worthless people that ain't got nothing to do. They're like, you should have been got them out because this one fights out. What about Hit? Is Hit still
Hit got handled. He got handled the same by Jiren. Jiren handled him the same way, but in this one he just uppercutted him one time, and that was it.
It wasn't no fight. It wasn't no trying to keep him in place.
Like it was kind of like
he's still as strong as he.
It was like the same similar.
Well, you said he told him down. No, he's still strong.
If you can get hit out in one hit, no pun intended.
He was swinging on him.
It was the same similar scenario.
Yeah, he was giving him his all, and Jiren he made this look on his face that Goku caught because he's swinging on him. Jiren's just dodging it, and Goku looks like, what is this dude doing? And Jiren just like kind of does like a weird smirk, and Goku's like, get out of there. Hit turns. takes one to the chin real quick.
For real, it wasn't no epic.
flew up.
Flew up and fell right
Fell
out
out.
the stage.
Are you serious? Because dang, it was more epic, and he didn't get no speech or nothing. He was just fighting.
Nothing. He was giving his all, and Jiren was like, "What is this
crazy.
dude doing?"
They
And
got
Goku's
hit up
like,
out of there like he got hit up there like that.
Yeah.
Was it
Jiren's like-
early?
It was early.
It was real. It was probably
real
about
early.
four chapters back.
What?
Yeah.
Jiren's like, "What is this dude trying to do to me right now? Get out of here!" Smacked him.
He said the same thing.
Yeah.
So he did that to hit?
Yeah, that's how he looked. He
Vegeta
just- he-
struggled with hit.
Yeah,
The manga is completely
the manga's
different.
totally
man.
different.
Gohan's putting work in. That's what I.
Base form, too.
Gohan is putting in work.
And he's wearing Piccolo's
Bro,
fit too.
I don't know why I keep saying this, but I want him to have that Rose transformation
Hey.
so bad.
Gohan.
I think that'd be
that
hard.
Rose trans. I'm telling you, you said it.
Yeah,
that Rose
if he
transformation
had-
would look
if
lit.
I think that would be hard
Something
with
would be
Gohan.
Or
tight.
just give
Yeah.
him
With the
give him
Z sword
something.
or
Yeah,
something.
give him
Or get
something.
like the energy blade like Goku Black actually
Give
had.
him
Like give him
some
some of
type of-
Goku
give him
Black's moves.
something.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gohan Black.
Gohan Black.
Put the rose on him, put that little
Yeah.
black, a different outfit
Yeah.
on. Oh, man.
He would be lit.
Give him
Yeah, I
something.
think so too. He needs something.
Just give him something.
The manga actually.
The manga's redeeming him.
yeah,
I see.
We'll see what he do.
Especially since he's about to go hands up with Keflin. We gotta see how that play out.
It looks like it's serious too, but we'll see what they do.
Because you said he's
Right.
fighting everybody. Gohan's fighting more. And well, of course, Goku, it's Goku. Who did Vegeta get out? Anybody? Vegeta get anybody out
He's on the
important?
sidelines just wrecking boys. They're not really showing.
Yeah, they're not really showing a whole lot of you know. I mean, especially after Kale went through and just eliminated like 80%
Kale
of
crashed
the
boys, Frieza's crashing boys.
80% of
androids.
the boys that's fighting.
At 17, he was the first one to eliminate somebody.
Dang.
18, and she already got knocked out. She got knocked out by I forget.
Was the ant dude that knocked out Piccolo? the
She
one.
might have got knocked out by him. 'Cause she didn't have a she didn't have a sacrifice moment in the manga.
Hey, Piccolo got knocked out. I said, hey, who? I was like, what just happened? I said, did he just get knocked out?
Shoved out too.
Bruh,
Hey.
he got hit by an ant.
The most disrespectful
Ant-Man got him up
knockout.
out of
I know what you were saying.
Who's the disrespect? Who?
Krillin?
Well, I'm about to just say in the
Hey, who
manga,
won?
it
Who
was
got on
Krillin.
Krillin?
Yeah.
Sean, who got our Krillin? Did he get out the same way like he had in the anime?
First episode.
Cooler knocked, well, not Cooler.
Frost
knocked him out.
the same way he
But he
killed
was
behind
trying
him
to
and smacked him?
celebrate because he was.
He got the first one knocked. Was he the first one who got knocked
He
out?
knocked him out so quick.
Why even put him in there?
There was
though?
no point in putting
They could have
Krillin
kept
in there.
booing. It's like just leave booing.
It was like, all right, the
Boo
tournament
was also
started,
like-
Krillin got knocked out. It was literally that quick.
I mean, and even TNA Master Roshi stayed
Tien
in.
got knocked out quick too.
What about Master Roshi?
They both. I think,
Frost knocked T out too, didn't he?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Because Frieza and him had that plan.
He knocked both of them
Yeah.
out.
How
I
did
feel
Frost
like-
get out?
Frieza.
Did he still betray him like he did?
Yeah,
Oh, Frieza,
yeah.
Frieza set him up. He said, "Hey, how about you go all out real quick? Use all your power against everybody. Then I'll switch you and I'll go all out." You let him use all his energy. All right, this is your turn. He grabbed him up by his throat and was like, "You dummy!" And tossed him right out.
Tossed him straight up.
But hey, did Zeno erase him like he did?
Nah,
too?
see,
he didn't erase him because he tried to kill him.
Frost didn't get mad and try to shoot him in the
Oh,
manga.
because that was funny. He
Yeah,
said,
so
"Hey,
they switched it.
oh, I'm about to say," because he would have did. He said, "If you try that again, I'm gonna erase all y'all point." He said, "Oh, okay, bro. Hey, bro, be cool. Don't be trying to be acting out."
Yeah.
He got Frost up out of there. Dang, the manga. I'm about to go read the manga.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
Yeah, I gotta get into the manga now.
Totally different.
Is all the
I
arcs
gotta get
different?
into it.
All of Super's been different so far. The Black arc was different. Obviously, they took out all the filler stuff with that purple Vegeta and all that crap.
Right.
The Black Arc was different.
Yeah, it was.
How the fights?
Trunks didn't beat him pretty much.
Did Vegito?
No.
Oh, so who? It wasn't Goku though.
They
was it?
didn't even leave, actually. They came there, got crashed, and stayed. They didn't keep doing all that coming and
come
going
back getting
stuff.
wrecked
Yeah.
because
No,
they came back to time. They came back like twice and got smoked. And the thing about it, Goku Black and Zamasu, both Zamasus weren't strong.
Yeah.
Like you see when they was up there getting worked, and then Zamasu will go run to Goku Black. Hey, let me help my boy real quick. He was up there getting worked by Vegeta.
Yeah.
Like they weren't really strong. He just
No.
had Goku's body,
Yep.
and even Vegeta was like, "Hey, bro, just because you got this numbskull's body, you don't know what to do with it."
Exactly.
He was up there. Was they getting mopped? So how was Goku Black still?
Goku Black was weak, man. It started off he didn't know Rose. He knew Super Saiyan 2 because he fought Trunks. So he came in Super Saiyan 2.
Oh, for real?
Vegeta started roasting him like, "Are you serious right now?" And he turned blue, started crashing him. But he started adapting while they were fighting.
Oh, like he did before when he
Yeah.
was fighting Goku.
Yep, got a Zenkai boost, turned Rose. So that was something that was a little bit different. And Goku actually perfected Blue in his fight against Zamasu. So Goku went hands up with Fused Zamasu
Oh,
and
for real?
actually was beast like going hands up with him.
Like Vegito was when they fused.
Like he went hands up with him. Because then they say something like after they unfused or something like that, they both kept some of the ki that they felt from Vegeta or something. So they're like in the manga, they dang near way stronger than they are in the anime. Yeah, they're ridiculous in the anime, in the manga.
So how'd they beat him? How'd they end up beating Zamasu still?
Same thing with
Zeno.
Yeah, Trunks didn't do anything though. Trunks had no significance. He didn't even turn Rage form in the manga.
I don't think he did. No.
Yeah, he had no significance.
So that was one thing that they kind of watered down.
I'm having to go back and read that, bro, because I heard that was lit. I was like, I didn't know it was that. When y'all said the tournament of power and Gohan, I said, wait, Gohan did something?
Gohan's going in.
Because they had him fight. I'm like, why y'all do him like that in the tournament of power? Like the way he was fighting Goku in that preliminary match, and he was up there fighting him. I said, oh, Gohan is about to go put some hands on people. Nah, we're fighting dudes that got families. You erased them like,
It's like they had an idea to make Gohan significant and then change their mind because they were running out of time. And they were like, all right, just start getting boys out of here. Trip Piccolo out, get this dude out. And they just start getting people, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, they built up some of the characters just to do nothing with them in the tournament. I was like, okay, what's going on? It made no sense, but
okay.
Read that manga.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. So if we could circle back to the Broly movie.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
I'm excited for the Broly movie.
Definitely.
I feel like everybody else on the panel is excited for the Broly movie.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was nuts
I
when
mean,
I
I think that's and if we was doing like, that's probably my moment of the week now. That when that trailer dropped, I feel like every anime fan, you know what I'm saying, was just like, oh shoot, you know what I mean.
I wouldn't
further proving the point of what we have always said about Dragon Ball. You know what I mean? Even though the story is not always the best. It's still just so like captivating. You know what I mean?
To watch it. I wasn't looking forward to it because when y'all said, bro, I thought it was going to be about the original Super Saiyan God. That's why I kept hearing your motion.
Rumors, yeah.
And I was like, and then they said, bro, it's like, I don't want to watch this. I'm tired. I don't want to see them get wrecked again.
Yeah.
If I want to go watch them get beat up, I'll go watch the first movie on VHS. If you want to be technical, I'll go watch the VHS version. I'm like, this looks just as good as it did when it first came out. But then when I saw the preview, and I said, hey, he came off the ship.
That's a totally different. This is a totally different animal, man.
I was like, oh, the animation looks dope. Broly came in. His new costume looks lit.
Yeah.
He came with the scars. He was like, hey, pretty much. He said, who want to get rocked?
Right. That is how he stepped off.
Paragus was like, hey, go get him. Okay, Dad. I'm not even going to answer no question. And they better not make him no caveman. They better give him some personality.
That was my biggest thing, too. I hope, give him a personality.
Kakarot.
Have him saying Kakarot the whole movie.
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
It was like your beef was, he was crying as a baby.
Right.
Yeah, they better give him more plot.
Yeah, they need to.
The old one had no story.
They need to kill that idea of Goku making him cry as a child, because that right there.
That's the reason why he hated him. I'm like, you hate this man.
Because he was crying
the whole time.
You disturbed my sleep or something.
Right. So he made him cry, and then
I didn't even know his name though. That's what I was always tripping on. Like, yo, he
made no sense.
Like, do Saiyan babies from when they're born they instantly retain and know? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they got good.
You was in the pod next to me.
Hey, bro.
you were the one that made me cry. Okay.
It could have been the baby next to him. I'm like, nah, it wasn't me. He could have lied. He was like, nah, he could have lied. Hey, that wasn't me, bro.
Up and left. Oh, okay.
He was like,
nah, that wasn't even me,
Next
bro.
planet. Packed up and walked
You tripping? Crying? You ain't never seen me cry.
He said, nah, bro, that wasn't even me.
Crying? What you mean?
Nah, bro, you ain't never seen me.
If he wanted to be petty, he could have got somebody up out of there. I'm like, it was a.
You know what?
It was another
you don't
saying.
see people crying in Dragon Ball Z like that.
Except
I think
Vegeta.
Vegeta cried once.
Yeah.
The last one you'd expect to, you know what I'm saying, drop a tear.
Yeah.
Obviously, Gohan, he had a few crying moments, especially when he was little.
Bro, Gohan was a crybaby when he was little.
Yeah, even when Goku died and when he sacrificed himself against Cell. Gohan, he was balling out then too.
Yeah. I don't think Goku's ever cried in the series.
He supposedly cried when he brought back Master Roshi. You remember in the tournament when he thought Master Roshi died? They didn't show him tearing up, but he was actually like
sympathetic.
They showed him like wipe his face or whatever.
In
Super.
In
When he brought Master Roshi back. Yeah. So
but that's the second time he's seen him die though.
Yeah.
Because he cried with Krillin and Master Roshi in Dragon Ball. Because he was a kid though.
Yeah, which made sense then.
Like, those are his closest boys. I mean, I thought he, you know what I had to think about? I thought he got mad when, remember, Zamasu said he killed Chi-Chi and Goten?
He didn't cry, though.
He just got mad.
Yeah, he just got mad.
I thought he was going to stand there crying.
Yeah, he'd just be like, man, we just going to wish Chi-Chi back with Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she ain't been, never mind, she ain't died yet.
Chi-Chi who?
Who? Where you came from?
Oh, man, that's
in 7 years.
Exactly.
She's trash now, bro. I don't care.
That's horrible.
I'm like,
That's horrible.
hun, you're not getting wished back.
Right.
We're not gonna wish you back with the Dragon Balls. You're gonna chill with
God.
King Kai and Bubbles and the crew.
You're like 7 years older than me now.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't like you no more.
I'm like, my sons are grown now, so we don't need to really.
That's true, bro. That is
They
so true,
need to do
man.
something with Goten and
She
Trunks,
is.
though.
She's older, like a lot more years.
Oh my
years
God,
older
she
than
might
him.
low key
He
be
died.
like
He
8
died.
because he was
He
dead
died
for a
a few
year
times,
when
yeah.
the Saiyans came.
True.
That was a year right
Cell
there.
Saga death.
Plus for 7 years, so that's 8 right there.
Oh man,
Gohan like dang near caught up to Goku in age, man.
Yeah, I know, that's
I mean, he's not, but he's like
Creepy.
they close.
How old
yeah.
are they? They tell everybody's
He's like
age in
dang
Dragon.
near
They tried to say Bulma was only in her 40s. That don't make sense.
Nothing makes sense.
Well,
in
Goku
Dragon
was supposedly 12 when they met.
On the first, so how?
Oh,
old
in
was
Dragon
supposed to be?
Ball?
'Cause
She was
like-
supposed to be like 16.
He looked like he was like 8. He was like a
I know,
fat
he
little
was-
child.
he was that-
Oh, in
yeah.
Dragon Ball.
That's what I said. He was supposedly
They
12.
switched. You know, they switched the art up in like the newer. And he actually looked like a 12.
I mean,
But
he was
original.
stubby.
Yeah, he was a chubby kid.
He did like an 8-year-old. Like
Goku
like
was
an
putting up them
8-year-old.
like a
steam
chubby
buns.
kid.
Yeah,
man.
Steve.
He was up there putting up them steam
pork
buns. He was up there putting them pork buns away. Master Roshi was getting him swole. You gotta train hard and eat. He was like, I don't know about that. And you know, Goku go eat. You saw some food in front of him. He's like, hey, if you train today,
Right.
I'm gonna feed you.
Yeah.
Okay, Master Roshi.
That's a fact.
partaking a
They
little
was
too
they was
much.
like delivering milk and stuff and farming,
They had him doing errands.
farming
It's
all
part of
this
training.
shit. That's when they were
They was
normal,
going
bro.
through the going through
That's
the,
when Krillin was a factor and they were normal.
Exactly.
He
Man.
was fat too, though. He was a little
He was
stubby.
chubby.
His head was
Bald
big.
and chubby.
He
Everybody.
was mean too, though. He had a little attitude.
He was-
when
He
young.
did.
Yeah, because he hated
Oh
Goku.
man.
Remember Tien and then was evil.
And Tien was hard in Dragon Ball.
Yamcha was a bandit, and then look at him now. Wolfang Fist back in the day. Now we look at him like they made him so
His
bogus.
last good fight was versus Tien in the
In the
And that was in
tournament.
Dragon
World
Ball, bro.
Tournament, bro.
And
That was in Dragon Ball.
Ball, not
And
Z.
then-
Bro, man,
Hey,
he
we
got
don't even
blew
talk
up
about
by a
Z.
Cyberman off rip.
And then Android
and
19.
never got another chance to redeem himself.
And then he tried to,
Bro, you
Android
remember when-
19 put the hole in his chest. I
Yeah.
said, you like the goat
remember
of
he-
dying.
They do use him as the.
You remember when they were dead and he fought? Man, you used to
he
laugh
fought
about
that
it.
Hercules.
No, remember when Kid Buu?
Yeah, Broly Hercules looking. Oh, I remember that.
He fought that Hercules looking dude, and then it was some other random dude. But Yamcha actually was crashing
That made
them
no
dudes.
sense because he was that dude was the strongest Pi
Right. It made no sense. I'm like,
Wow.
how y'all
That made
whooping
no
these dudes? It was
sense.
when
They
they
made
were dead. You remember that?
Yeah.
You might not remember it,
Oh
bro.
yeah, bro.
Otherworld.
And
Herc.
what was that? He was like, he's like, he was pumped up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And on Earth, he was
Yeah,
trash.
dude was strong, man.
because that dude fought
In the other
Pycon.
world
Yeah,
tournament.
exactly.
Yeah, he
yup.
was strong. I can't believe that he was getting handed by.
So, yeah.
You know
Yamcha
what they
came
did?
in.
They forgot.
They forgot.
Yeah,
They forgot that he
definitely
did that in the other
Yup.
world tournament, man.
He was who was it was He-Man and somebody else. He was like, he was like,
He was fighting Hercules, and he was just fighting some other random
dude,
creature
okay.
looking dude.
Hey,
What
remember
was his name?
It was like a
Olibu.
Nebu or something.
Olibu? That's what his name was. Wait,
It was like Olibu, yeah.
remember the other world tournament characters was weird. Only one that was as dope was Pycon. He looked like Piccolo. Remember when the dude, what was the North Kai when Goku first came there? And the dude looked like an artist. The big blue dude. When Goku, remember Goku? He said, "This is my fighter right here," and he just kept posing.
Dang, do y'all remember? I don't
Remember him?
that.
don't
Remember
remember
Goku
that.
had the weights on, y'all.
North
Remember-
Kai is King
Oh
Kai.
yeah, when he had
He had the
them
weights on. And
pounds
dude just
on.
kept posing, and Goku said, "Oh, he said he's my strongest fighter," and then he was like, "Goku."
This was after that tournament.
Yeah,
That was after the tournament.
And he said, "Go Super Saiyan." Oh, okay. And the lights was super heavy. He said, "Oh, we gotta
Right.
go real quick, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't messing
That's
with
right.
you."
Yeah, I remember
Them
that.
other world tournament characters, Aqua.
Yeah, them
Goku.
dudes was trash, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
They were all
some trash.
trash.
The caterpillar dude was
Yeah,
trash.
Right.
Was that considered filler?
No, that was actually
that supposed to
That was
be-
part of the. That was part. That wasn't no Garlic Jr.
I
That
almost feel like it was filler.
It was probably
Yeah.
like filler, but it was
But-
Garlic Jr. was filler.
Yeah, that was-
Because they.
Yeah, because if Pycon beat Cell, then how would Goku have beat him? And I don't know. Everything is just kind of weird to
The
me.
good thing is with the Dragon Ball filler is that it actually fitted in with the show though, because even that Garlic Jr., even though it was like filler, it still made sense. You know what I mean?
Vegeta was gone.
Yeah,
Goku
with the show.
was nowhere to be
Goku was still
found.
in space or wherever
If
he
Vegeta
was
was there, he would have wrecked Garden.
Yeah,
Hey,
he would have.
But we see who handled all the Spice Boys. Krillin got messed up.
Gohan killed every single one of them
all the
dudes.
Spice
Yup, he
Boys
killed
by
every single one of
himself.
They were called the Spice Boys. I forgot
The Spice
about
Boys.
that.
The Spice Boys.
Trash name, man.
Why you? Okay, real quick. Y'all notice these comparisons in names to appliances and food. We got cooler, we got freezer,
Vegetables.
we got chilled, we got freezer, we got
Broly for broccoli.
we got vegetables, we got Vegeta, we got
Frost.
Frosty, we got
King Cole.
cooler. We got. I'm like he must have installed vegetables and saw refrigerated
creative.
items.
It works though.
Yeah,
Hey.
it definitely works.
They name him like Kakarot, carrots,
It's creative, I guess.
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
appliances and food.
I've seen a lot of Gokus though in other anime.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
There's been
I've seen a couple
of Gokus,
Gokus too. Yeah.
The Four Tails was
Son Goku, yep.
in Son Goku.
The Jinchuriki, yep. Son Goku. And guess what? You see what the dude's name was? The Jinchuriki's name was Roshi.
It was.
His name was Roshi.
That's crazy.
There was another anime too that had.
Goku.
It was that one with them 4 characters
Yeah,
on
he had,
there.
that, he had a power pole too. Remember he had
Yeah,
that
what
red
was that?
pole,
What was that called?
And he had a demon in him.
I can't even think of the
Yeah, I
name.
can't.
Oh, it's an anime. I know what you're talking. I think I know what you're talking about.
It was Goku. It was the guy with the red hair. He had that. Remember, he had that red hair. He always had that toothpick in his mouth.
Hold
like
up.
every last one of them were like these.
What's it called? Like
demons.
Sayuki or something like that?
Sayuki, something.
Oh
Sayuki.
yeah, you're right.
Sayuki
I actually
or
Sayuki
something
is.
like that.
I haven't watched the rest, but I know you're talking about.
It's like 4 them dudes, and there was a Son Goku on there too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good anime too. It's old, but it's Sayuki is good too.
Yeah, that's funny. References.
But the Broly movie, we're gonna have to go see that. That's a must. That's not even. It's gonna be in select theaters. I don't care if it's. Where's this movie gonna be played at? I will take off
going.
work. We going. That's the theater. I want to see how the theater's gonna be. If
It
the
was
theater-
packed when Battle of F came out.
That's what I figured. And
packed,
Battle of the Gods.
Y'all trying to like see that as a crew?
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
we in there.
Coordinate that.
Yeah.
We'll coordinate
It
that.
comes out in January, December in Japan.
And they always get it before we do.
Of course.
Speaking of like talking about that type of stuff, Justin, didn't you say a con was coming up or something like that?
Illinois, there's 2 cons actually. There's one I did a little research because I was like, they ain't got no cons here. Obviously, cons here are trash. Illinois had 2 of them. It was because I was looking up voice actors. Because the only thing I want to go see is voice actors. There's 2 in Illinois that they got going. There's one in October, and there's one in December. So if we can try to coordinate something a little bit further out, I know it's getting closer to October, but we could try to go one of those cons for the podcast. And no actual cons. There ain't gonna be no cons like here when ain't got no anime stuff. We go to PopCon and it's nothing anime really related. We got Scout Batman in there, in the crew there.
Scout Batman. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's an actual anime podcast. That's an actual anime convention. That'll be legit. Like it won't be no random stuff. I think it'll be really legit stuff there. We can go see and do a anime podcast on. That'll be dope. We go there. I'll probably cosplay again too. Just depends what I can.
Drop the link in the group chat.
I will. I'm gonna go both. I'm gonna go look them. I'm gonna find both of them actually, and I'll find them. I just went to go research some, and it's both, like I said, October and December. And they got some good voice actors. They had some. I think they had some from My Hero. They had some from Attack on Titan. They had a couple from
English, obviously.
No, I think they had the Japanese one. They had somebody from Soul Eater.
Oh, really?
Yep, they had somebody from Soul. They had Soul, the Scythe.
Really?
Yep, he's gonna be there. They had some dope voice actors. I think I showed Jared one. I showed Jared when I was real site. I'm trying to think. It was somebody from My Hero that was. There was somebody on there that was really dope, a good voice actor. They had the voice. They gotta have the voiceover for Broly. Is gonna be at one of them.
The new one?
No, just Broly. Period.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the voice actor for Broly is gonna be there at one of these. At one of these, that'd be dope to go. I would love to see him just talk and just say, I'm like, say something, Broly, like, just say it. Just say Kakarot. I'm like, all right. Just say Kakarot. I'd be like, all right, we're good here.
Right.
But yeah, those would be the 2 cons we could try to, one of those we could try to make be a good experience for us to go and see what they're talking about. The cons are probably way different there than they probably are here.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, except
Dang, you have to get. Would that be like we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's a lot of details in that.
Yeah. So anybody been reading anything besides? Oh Lord. Oh God. Our cameraman hit his head.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Taj too. Thanks, Taj. Hope your head okay.
3 angles.
Man.
Making us look real good.
Yeah, right on, Taj. Right on. Thank you. But anybody watching, reading anything else besides My Hero, Dragon Ball stuff? Anybody watching anything like?
I started Hunter.
Told you, Hunter.
Hunter's kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Told you, man.
Is it the new one or the old one? Because he just told me there's 2 different ones.
There's a remake. The one I showed him. That's why I think y'all probably didn't like it.
I watched the old
You
one.
probably saw the old animation. It's a newer one. They remade it, and it's the same thing, but it's like it's the newer one. It's a 2011 one. That's when y'all probably saw it. I'm like, y'all don't like Hunter?
Yeah, I mean, I started though. I didn't watch it all the way through. Cause
Yeah, no. The newer one, Hunter. I told you.
did it start off where he was fishing?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the new one?
Just to goes out. They got like 5 different Seiya animes.
I'm gonna check out Megalobox.
I finished watching it.
Sean was telling me about that too.
You
I
did?
started-
You already finished it?
It's pretty. It was short. I
yeah,
was
it's
gonna
only
be
like
longer.
14 episodes, 13
Nope.
or 14
Good,
Like,
man. That's what I like.
13.
Man.
It was good
Short
though.
boys.
It was good
Let
though.
me get something short that I can digest.
Right,
real
you
quick.
can
Yeah, you
commit
gonna
to
digest
it.
it quick. It
Yeah.
was
It's hard to commit to stuff like Hunter because there's so many episodes. Or
It ain't no One Piece.
One Piece.
It ain't no One
God,
Piece.
yeah,
It ain't
oh
no Case Closed. It ain't no Gino
Because you know
Ippo.
you can look how many
Case
seasons there
closed.
are.
That mess is still going
bro, I
on.
don't want to
A Gino
start
Ippo.
this. Because you know once you stop watching it, you're going to forget what you was watching. And
Heck, yeah,
you just
man.
lose your
I was,
interest.
I
in
was
it.
looking at that. I was looking at Hunter on Hulu, and I was just like, you know what,
You
man?
have to binge.
You might as well just.
Boruto is getting lit in the manga, from what I've heard.
Really?
Did Jiraiya
You remember?
come back?
You remember when the first episode where he's like fighting that dude, that one
Yeah,
dude,
I heard
and he
he's in
has
the
like the
manga
paint
now.
and stuff.
Like the
They're like at the point where
Scene in
he
the
has
future.
that stuff on his eye.
Sasuke sword. He did. He have Sasuke sword.
Boruto, for real?
Yeah.
I might have to go back and start checking
So
out.
I'm gonna have to start
Yeah,
reading
me
it.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start reading it because I was just like, yo, okay, if he's at that point,
You're
then
right.
that's
I
what
can-
I'm
I
trying
can
to
mess
read.
with it, yo.
I can mess with it. If they're done
With all that
kidding
filler
around,
stuff, right?
They've been kidding
Yeah,
around
man.
for some episodes.
But these past couple episodes been nice though, just because it's based off the movie, but more, more better, yeah, with how they was telling the story and they got more detail in it. So yeah, it's real tight.
Because Justin started watching it. I haven't started
Yeah,
watching it
I did. It was. They said they try to compare it to like Naruto, like the same people that made Naruto and One Piece, but it's not gonna be like this. This is gonna be its own thing. Because my buddy was kind of said it start out like that. Because basically you got the 2 protagonists, the brother, the older brother is gonna be like a Sasuke, he's talented, and then the younger annoying brother is the Naruto. Anybody watching Does anybody watch JoJo's The Bizarre Adventure?
I never watched
Hey,
it. I heard
man,
that
JoJo
was
is-
ruthless.
that'd be a no for me, dog.
You not watching JoJo?
I'm cool off of that. I don't like the art. Like I said, if I don't like the art, then I'm instantly off of it.
You know, also too, man, I'm trying to get away from like judging a book by its cover. Like the name,
Exactly.
the name sounds
Right.
trash. JoJo.
You ever see the old one?
Too cool, bro. That
It's
sounds
a
like
remake, isn't it?
JoJo
'Cause they know.
Simmons, and I know
I don't know if
JoJo
they had an
Simmons
older,
can't rap.
JoJo.
Oh, JoJo.
They did?
JoJo.
Anybody else? Anything else? I'm trying to think another. Anything else anybody want to check out? Like
Me and Sean were talking about Tokyo Ghoul, and
That
for
is
some
good.
reason, like I just haven't been able to like sit down and get into
me
it.
neither.
I heard it's good too.
Tokyo Ghoul's
Mike
good.
keeps telling me about that too.
I started watching it. Like it's really gritty.
We got a podcast.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely gritty. Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Sometimes I'm just gonna power through
Let's
it.
all
Man.
start
Check
something
it
new
out.
tonight. I was going to start Black Clover tonight because I keep hearing about it.
Yeah, Black Clover.
gonna start
have
I
to
can
check-
start on Black
tonight.
Clover. I can do Black Clover.
Yeah, especially since it's new because I wanted to dive into Hunter, but it's kind of an older series.
Yeah.
Well, that
try
one,
to
no.
try to watch the man away before Power comes back on.
Yeah.
Well, I said you can watch the new Hunter. Like I said, it came out like 2011. I mean, it's some years ago, but it's still newer. It ain't what you watch. I was like, you said you watch. I was like, oh, you must have watched the old Hunter X. Yeah, the new one that like I showed you when I showed you. I had to show Jared. I said, man, watch Hunter, man. He's like, you gonna watch it? I was like, let me show you this fight scene real quick. He was like,
I was like, this looks clean.
yeah, that animation for that, they get lit. Like them fight scenes in there. Oh, that's brutal too. People getting 8.
Yeah.
People getting 8. Man, I watched Hunter. I said,
I'm going to watch it.
oh God.
Yeah, so let's do that. Everybody start something new tonight.
That's
Black Clover's on
You know
my
what I'm
list.
saying? Start something new tonight, and that way we can bring it back to the next podcast.
Unless we all want to start Boruto. I'm taking after that last episode. I'm kind of hype about starting that. But
I'm gonna just keep watching it.
I'm gonna keep watching it
because
from
everybody's already seen the movie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we already
So-
know what's gonna happen. It's like Super, like they did Super. Why do you think they did that? Like put the movie in there. I mean, obviously,
I'm noticing that. Why are they going to that?
going to the movie and like we already know what's gonna happen. They did. I heard they did
Just
something
put all
different.
that stuff, all that fire stuff into the movie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I guess they break it down just so they can add more detail. But at the same time, when the added detail is not tight, there's no point in doing it. Like that's why Boruto actually doing it right, because their added detail to these episode forms of the movie is actually better than the movie. You know what I mean? But like, when it comes to like that Golden Frieza, if I had to choose to watch the Golden Frieza movie or watch the episodes, I would definitely just watch the movie, because the episodes was just
wasting time.
It was like a lot of random filler, like unnecessary filler type stuff that they added in just to stretch it out, or whatever.
And you already know what happens.
You know, Sean was going came for Sasuke because he was lit.
Hey, Sasuke wouldn't play no games though on that. Have you watched that?
Bro, I watched the Sasuke fight. What opened up with Boruto the movie in the episode.
Momoshiki.
Oh my!
I remember his name now, Jared. He was fighting Momoshiki.
This newer episode though, the fight's even nastier because Naruto's in it. It's him and Naruto tag teaming.
Is
this after the fuse?
This
is after the fuse.
Yeah. Kenshiki. Yeah, Kenshiki's the one. Kenshiki's the main one, and Momoshiki's the big dude.
Yeah,
when he fought him,
they fused already.
Yo, I like that fight with him and Sasuke.
At the beginning,
that fight was a good fight.
They came off.
Bro, Sasuke didn't have an arm, man.
Right, and boys keep forgetting that he's literally one arm in it, and he's out here.
One arm Sasuke. One arm Sasuke.
He's one arm in it, and he's out here working boys.
One arm Sasuke.
Fact. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna
have to too. Like when you showed, I saw that fight. I said, "Hey, he was actually fighting the dude. Kenshiki was fighting the hands up." I was like, he was actually doing hand-to-hand combat with no weapons or nothing. I was like, and then he pulled out that scythe. I said, "Dude, this is way better than the movie one." I thought the movie one was dope.
Ridiculous.
I was like, God. So they actually putting something relevant. They try to make it better. Like, hey, you need to go ahead and watch this anime now because the kitty stuff's over with. I thought that it was going to go dope when they had the 7 swords. My brother's like, oh, I got the 7 swords. And I said, why y'all do that to them? I was like, y'all made the 7 swordsmen look trash.
Because they weren't the 7 swordsmen.
They worked the 7 swordsmen. Chojiro, I mean, I say he wasn't weak, but I'm like, you had a recent dude.
They weren't. They were just like
kids who grabbed some swords.
They were the great value 7 swords.
the Dollar Tree. They were the Dollar Tree of the 7 swordsmen.
Millville, the Aldi joint.
They had the Kroger brands.
That's too funny. The great value.
Y'all shop at Aldi's?
Mm-hmm. I haven't been there in a while.
I ain't been to Aldi's in a while either.
Tasha.
You see Tasha in the background like, man, Aldi's is the truth.
Hey, those prices.
Oh, I'm not hating. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, Aldi's is good.
Todd got extra.
Hey, he said, hey.
For the,
Aldi's is on point.
Pea shoot, 8 tone down to the Aldi's.
Yeah, we do.
Good
Sam's
old.
and Aldi's.
Good old.
No, I'm thinking of, since we're already caught, since that was the newest episode of Boruto, wasn't it?
That was?
I think so, wasn't it?
I saw the fight.
That was the latest episode. So,
so you caught up then?
Yeah. What if we read? Well, I mean, I didn't watch the stuff beforehand, but what if we read it?
Yeah, I got to.
And then just watch. I was gonna watch Black Clover. So I don't care about that one.
I'll probably do that. I'm trying to think of something else I want to watch.
Read Black Clover.
Yeah.
Clover.
It's
the magic, man. I've never been in like there's like Maggie.
That was decent.
What is that
Maggie,
about?
The way you never
Fairy Tale.
Is it on Fairy? It's on no Fairy Tale. That's what's like.
Fairy Tale was garbage.
No,
but
It's
Magi
the
was
magic stuff that I'm just like, all right, bro.
That's what's like when I said Fairy Tale, like Black Clover.
For all that type of stuff.
I promise I was just thinking
What?
I just watch Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, that magic, like Fairy Tale. I tried to watch it. I said, I can't do it, look, cuz he tried. I was like, I can't do it.
I just don't like the main character's design on there.
There's a dude at my job who looks like Voldemort is about to pop out the back of his head.
Oh, bro.
I'll tell you off air.
And I'm gonna look. I ain't look at him the same, and I might know who you're talking about too.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about, bro.
I might.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's terrible.
Y'all funny, man.
Man,
I was disappointed in that Harry Potter ending. I know that's off topic. I was disappointed in the ending. I wanted to see him go ham when he got both of them wands. I was saying Voldemort just disintegrate.
Well, Harry's never went ham.
Man, start conducting on this man. I want to see him.
hey, do some Roy Mustang. Hey, do some Roy Mustang. Hey, he was doing orchestra.
Not even close to going ham.
Yeah, you know, Harry was Muslim. Have a day in his life.
And then he broke it. He broke that wand. I was like, come on.
Oh, man, that Muslim joke was terrible. We're going to have to edit that one out. We're going to have to edit that one out for real.
He's like talking about Muslims in here.
Oh, man. What else? What else we see? What else new just happened?
Oh, I know probably too. Yu Hakusho. They're gonna have that OVA that's coming out. It's been a while since they had it, the Shinsa show, but they got that OVA that's gonna come out. I don't know how it's gonna be, but
What are y'all chuckling about?
Sean is funny. Sean is funny.
Sean got the side jokes. I'm trying to hear what you guys say.
What is hold on? What's the OVA?
I'm not going. It's like a different version of the anime or something like that. It's like a more, I think, an more adult, like more gritty version. I'll say because they got Ronin Warriors, and it's like I got to go look at what it actually means. That you said that. But yeah, this OVA. I think it's not an actual series. I think it's going to be a series because they got Attack on Titan like that.
They did just go ahead and make that.
They got an Attack on Titan like that. Yeah, this one Levi was fighting a Titan, and oh god, it was just a clip. I was like, where is this from?
I saw that.
Yeah, and he was fighting some goofy looking Titan.
It's like a spin-off with a different story that has to do with the same universe.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what because Ronin Warriors used to have like a lot of animes usually have OVA and have a different version of it.
Yeah.
Like Kenshin, Rurouni Kenshin has something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think anything else I could think of that's new that's actually good. I would say watching mechs. I don't know if y'all watch let's say when y'all watch Gundam, they have different Gundam series that's out like newer ones. I guess there's like they're like model kits and they actually fight with them like in a computer, like in a battleground.
Yeah.
Kind of like remember Zoids? It's kind of like that, but they actually have different Gundams and they fight them. Like they build them and they can put different pieces on to make their own Gundam.
Yeah.
Gundam build fighters.
It's been a while since I watched anything Gundam. The latest Gundam thing I watched was Gurren Lagann.
Oh yeah,
that was
Gurren Lagann was. I haven't seen. I know what you're talking about, but I never watched. I never watched Gurren.
It's real tight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on Netflix too.
Oh, I'm
That was the latest thing I watched.
They
That
said
was Gundam related. The art looked nice on there too. That's what
Yeah,
got
they
me
got so many
into it.
Gundam ones too. I'm like, man, I don't even know where to start because they
Wing.
don't necessarily go in order.
They don't go in. The best ones I could say watch. Of course, if you ain't seen Ho, watch Gundam Wing. Watch G Gundam, Gundam 00, Gundam Seed, and Gundam Seed Destiny. Oh, Unicorn.
A lot.
That's like them. They're the main ones that I know. Like the
How
good
many
ones.
seasons does each one have?
This one I know. Gundam Wing has 2. That's the first
How
season.
many episodes per season? This is
Like 50.
Because I remember watching
Yeah, so
Gundam
100.
Wing.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And I remember it being
Gundam's pretty
long,
tight.
man.
Yeah.
Gundam Wing on
Toonami.
Toonami.
And you know Toonami made intros lit. Like when DBZ, you know when DBZ was going to come on, them intros was come on. When they did the Gundam Wing promo, I said, hey, what's this? I was like, they make you want to watch some stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
hey, when is this
did.
coming
They
on?
made you want to mess with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think anything else I could think of. I said some older, like Saint Seiya, not the older ones, that's the animation, but they got some newer Saint Seiya ones. And it's got some, like I said, it's got astrology, it's got the like a Greek mythology stuff in there. So it's got like Lord Hades and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Poseidon and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's a good one. And the animation looks good, so.
right.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Good episode, fellas.
Good stuff, y'all.
I think we're just going to call this one From the Lookout.
Yeah.
The Lookout.
Hard.
That's real hard.
Hey, the Lookout, yeah.
I mess with
I'm
it.
digging it. I can do
All right,
that.
well, man, it's over 9,000. We out.
Deuces.